I've got 10 amazing planet locations in No Man's Sky, and some of the locations actually have 2 planets. A few are perfect with absolutely no storms. Some people like storms, so I've included some of those. And there's some truly weird ones as well. They're all in Euclid, and here's the first portal code with a convenient pause. This is the first one in my hub. It's on a rainy planet, and there's no storms in this one. I do like its unusual hue, but basically what I'm going to do when we visit each of the planets is give you a basic feel for it, point out a few interesting features, but let you discover the rest by yourself. Then if you choose to visit, you can decide if you want to put a base down or not. So I'll do the swooping camera. I did spot this little guy here. Let's go to another part of the planet to see what the ocean's like. The weird lighting effect does make the ocean quite interesting, but maybe a little bit too dark. Let's do another little swoop of the camera, get a general feel of the place. This is how it looks at night. That lighting effect makes it quite interesting. Here's the planetary info. And here's some more information. It's a Kovac system, tier 2 economy. But let's go and visit that other rainy planet. As you can see, this one's quite stormy. It also has quite aggressive sentinels. Underwater's quite nice. And there's the gravitino bulbs, that explains the sentinels. Personally, I'm not that keen on the yellow sky, but we'll have a little scoot around, and then we'll move on to the next location. Okay, it's time for the second location. This is also in Euclid, so here's the portal code with a convenient pause. And yes, they're all in my hub. It looks like once again it's been exploring my hub and it's already pre-named this planet. So let's see if it lives up to the name, God's Earth. It looks quite nice at night time. But let's go to a sunny part of the planet. Oh, this does look good. It's lovely and green with blue skies and blue water. And under the water isn't too bad as well. But yes, the sentinels are going to be a major issue in this planet. If you want to make this planet your home, I'd find a sentinel pillar to make your base. Then you can deactivate them at will, but building something under these massive floating rocks would be really good as well. So here's the planet info. It's a humid planet. It doesn't have any storms. It's a Viking system and a tier 2 economy. But this system also has another paradise planet. So let's quickly fly there and have a look. To be honest, I didn't find anything that interesting on this planet, but you might do. But anyway, here's the planet info before we move on to the next planet. Okay, this is planet location number 3. So here's the portal code with a convenient pause. And this one's an interesting one, but there's also 2 planets in this location as well. As you can see, it's an irradiated world. It does have this really interesting green distortion about it. And I do like the markings in this wee guy, and there's absolutely tons of storm crystals in this planet. But here's the planet info if you want it. It's a low economy GEX system, but it does have this stormless tropical planet, so let's go there. I don't normally like the yellow sky, but the pink and the blue with the yellow seems to work. There's also this aggressive raptor if you're interested. Under the surface it's nice and crystal clear. A nice wee crab walking along the beach. But at night time, this is when this planet really gets beautiful. The contrast from the day is quite nice. So here's the planet info for this planet. Planet location number 4 in Euclid. Here's the postal code with a convenient pause. As you can see, during the night, it's not too bad. Here's the planet info if you require it. It says for weather it has lethal humidity outbreaks, but I didn't experience any storms, so it might be quite a rare occurrence. So for those who like storms but not too often, this would be a good planet. Underwater isn't too clear. But when the sun's fully up, the sky is quite nice, especially with the contrast with the burgundy red, and the flora in this planet is quite abundant. But this tier 2 GEX system also has another paradise planet, and that one has no storms. I don't know how many people would like the orangey red with yellow sky planet. Underwater's not too bad. But I did find some runaway mold deposits on this planet, so if you're interested in making some nanite farms, this might be a good one to do it on. I'll place a combo at this particular location, so whoever gets here first can put down a base computer and make your nanite farm. We'll see how this planet looks at night time, then we'll move on to the next location. Location number 5, here's the portal code with a convenient pause. And yes, this is an extremely fascinating planet, and it has no storms, and it does have quite a few other surprises as well, this one. It's got a couple of robot creatures. When I go to the dark side of the planet, it's got lovely glowing grass. When I go to Willie J's base, who got here just before me, that's right, it's an activated Indian planet with no storms. I know activated Indian's just been nerfed recently, but it's still worth farming, especially when you find a planet so rare like this one. So here's the planet info. It is an empty system, so there's no life forms, no buildings, no space station, but this planet here also has robots on them. Okay, location number 6, here's the portal code with a convenient pause. When I came in, as you can see, this is an extreme storm planet, and those that are lovers of storms, this one's quite impressive. But when the storm clears, you got lovely white beaches, blue water, blue sky and copper grass. Under the surface, the water's crystal clear. And this planet is absolutely beautiful during the night as well. It's a perfect storm lover's paradise. Here's the planet info. It's a tier 2 Viking system, and to be more precise, it's a pirate system, but there's also another planet in this system worth visiting. This is also quite an attractive planet, with mild storms this time. Visibility underwater is quite low, but it does have some interesting creatures, and it's also quite nice at night time. Okay, location number 7. Here's the portal code with a convenient pause. It's another extreme storm planet. I like the colour palette for this one as well. It does have a very interesting walker. Some beetles. Those glowing tree type things at night time. Under the water, it's fairly clear, but not much there. It isn't too bad during the storms as well. But here's the planet info. It's a tier 2 Viking system. Location number 8, so here's the portal code with a convenient pause. As I land on the planet, as you'll notice at night time there's those glowing trees. I'm flying to a light side of the planet. It does have a weird shifting colour palette. As you notice, the colour of the sky changes slightly throughout the day, and the colour of the water changes as you move further away from it. But as you can see from the planet information, it's a paradise planet with no storms. It's also a Viking top tier economy system, so not too bad. Here's location number 9 with portal codes and the convenient pause. I've landed in this planet at night time, it's not too bad, but there is a couple of interesting creatures on this planet. You can adopt this one, but let's fly over to the light side of the planet. As you might have noticed, there's no water on this planet, but it does have lovely blue skies and green grass. And yes, some flying fart fish in the background. Here's the planet information. It's a paradise stormless planet. It's a Viking tier 2 economy, but the system also contains a flourishing planet, so let's head there. The colour palette's not quite to my taste. It does have the occasional storms. It does have a few interesting creatures on it. It's fairly clear under the water. And it's quite nice during the night. Okay, location number 10, the final one. Here's the portal code with a convenient pause. So landing the planet, it's not too bad at night. There's a few interesting creatures, but one of them might have something wrong with their nose. Let's fly to the light side of the planet. And I've got to say, the orange sky and the grass, I quite like it. I don't see this colour combination that often. So here's the planet information. It's a tropical planet with no storms, and it's in a tier 2 economy. I hope you like this selection. I went to quite a few planets to find them, and I will be posting more as soon as I find them. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, hit that like and subscribe button, and the bell thingy. And of course, thank you for watching. See you all later.